OG Fortnite has returned and everyone's ranks have been reset. So today I'm going to teach all of you the fastest possible way to rank up in OG Fortnite. Also, if you're wondering if I have any credibility, I've gotten top 200 Unreal in multiple seasons. So I'd say I'm a pretty reliable source. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed and let's get into the video. So the first and most simple way to rank up is by obviously getting kills. Now, there's a big misconception with kills. People think that just W keying is the route to ranking up, which is true. You could W key everyone in the lobby, but let's say you're not the best player in the world, focus on getting kills in endgame, because if you did not know, the longer you go on in the game, every kill you get counts for more points. So let's say I get a kill off spawn, not that many points, but let's say I get a kill in the final zone where there's 3 people alive, I'm going to get a lot more points for that. So make sure to prioritize getting kills in endgame if you haven't gotten any kills off spawn. Now really quickly, let's mention the best loadout. First up, obviously the pump shotgun is the best shotgun in the game, so always rock that. You can get this basically anywhere on the map. Next, talk about SMGs. You can obviously carry the normal SMG, but if you're gunning for the mythic drum gun, that is the best gun in the game. So if you can get that, obviously pair with a pump, it's super good. Also, I don't think a lot of people mention this, but you can use the drum gun to take walls really quickly, and it just bleeds through bills really fast. Now the next slot is very personal preference. You could pick up a sniper, a scar, a burst, anything. It just kind of depends what you're feeling and how your rest of your loadout looks. Now the last 2 slots are very important. You need to have a grappler. The grappler is the best movement this season. It lets you control all of your movements. Crash pads are not good anymore. They are terrible. There's also impulse grenades, but those kind of suck. So always carry a grappler, and then I recommend either minis, big pots, chug jug, whatever you're feeling. Let's talk about the POIs. What is the best POI in the game right now? Obviously, as you can see on my screen, it's the agency or Snoop Dogg's POI, whatever you want to call it. But under this new decorations that Snoop Dogg has put up, it is the same POI it was 4 years ago, okay? The mythic drum gun is still here. It is still as OP as ever. If you can get this drum gun off spawn, you literally win the game. I am not joking. This is the best gun we've ever seen in the game. You can jump in a box and you don't even have to carry a shotgun. It is the most broken thing ever, and if you can abuse this, you're gonna find yourself neither never losing a game or just picking up a ton of kills. But let's say that you're not the best player ever and you don't want to land at the agency. What you can do is then change your drop spot to somewhere more low-key, like obviously Risky Reels on my screen here. Obviously, this is a great POI, but also once you get all the loot, there's probably going to be one other person after you kill them. You can rotate back here and then you can play for the mythic, because by the time you get here, someone will be fighting the boss and then you can clean them up. So make sure that you guys are doing this if you're not that confident. Now, obviously, at this POI, everyone knows there is a vault here. Now, I would recommend being very careful here because, as you can see, like this guy right here, there's a complete underground area and people will camp this. So you have to be really safe, and I recommend getting this after you've cleared out the whole POI. Same with Snoop Dogg. Also, one thing I would recommend about the agency or Snoop Dogg's POI, it gets really congested after the first few minutes of the game. So if you don't get the mythic, it's going to be really difficult. So you need to try to strive to get the mythic early so that you can use it in the fights to come when people start to push you. Now, out of everything I'm going to mention today, winning is the most important part about ranking up. Now, that's obviously easier said than done, but if you can use everything I'm teaching you today and build it up into your game, you're going to find that winning games is a lot easier. And even if you don't win a game and just get a second place with a few kills, that is great instead of just dying in mid-game. So make sure that you guys are playing for the win. Also, by the way, ranked is a little buggy right now. As you can see, I just won a game with double-digit kills, and I actually went down 7%. So it's pretty weird right now. But it's okay because this is just a visual bug. Ranked is normal and you are gaining percent normally. It's just not showing for you. So really quickly, let's talk about the other 2 POIs with mythics. First off, let's talk about the yacht. Now the yacht and obviously the other POI are the exact same. So obviously the same loot spots, everything. You have another vault key card. Even the mythic gun is still the same. So if you do want to get Meowscles AR or AK, you can go get it here. And then obviously once you get all the loot, you can take the porta potty and get out. But obviously, as you can see, they've added rifts around the map. So once you come out of the porta potty, you can just go in here, hit the rift, and then rotate the zone. Or you can just take the steamy stacks and then just fly up. I have to talk about the rig and the other POIs. This place, I used to recommend going here in Chapter 2, but it sucks now. The mythic is terrible now. It doesn't have any splash damage like it used to. It's not the same weapon it was. Now, obviously, there is still the vault, so you could still play for the vault and get obviously all the loot inside, but other than that, this POI isn't that good. And if you guys are enjoying this content so far and you want some more exclusive stuff, go check out my community. This community is free. In the community, you could have the chance to 1v1 me. Also, I shout out people every single day. Here's today's. So if this does interest you, go into the link in the description. Go check it out. and let's get back into the video. Also, by the way, around the agency, if you don't want to push it, there's a bunch of great unnamed locations. For example, this little mini version of the agency, I guess you could call it. I don't know what it's actually called. This place even has god chests right through here. Downstairs, there is a god chest in the basement that you can get to if you get a bot. Farmer's market. This place is insane, has a ton of loot. You got a bunch of chests in here, obviously. This place is insanely stacked. Other than that, though, there's a ton of other POIs. Also, notice in the background gameplay, I'm showing you guys a bunch of unnamed POIs. All these POIs are scattered around the map, and all of these POIs have something in common. They're very low-key, and you can obviously win off spawn very easy because no one's going to drop with you. So if you do not want to fight off spawn and you want to play more relaxed and you just want to play placement, go land one of these places and just get your loot up. Now, jumping back to objectives, there's not really any objectives to play for, but there's a few things that can help you along the way. For instance, the llamas on the map. There are a ton of llama spawns that when you search or break them, you're going to get basically cap mats and a ton of shields. Getting these llamas gets rid of that downtime you have spending farming, and that can allow you to rotate more efficiently, and you can also just spend more time looking for kills. This will just benefit you overall. Also, I think I should just really quickly mention this. Around the map, there's rifts now. I think it's because of no build, but all these rifts are just around the map and on the edges of the map for no build, but they're also in BR. So if you want, you can take these rifts and then get free rotation. So make sure you know where all of these are in the back of your head. Now that is going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you guys do want to see more content like this, how to win fights, etc., go check out these videos right here. And I will see you all later. Peace.